All right, so we should be set. We should be live. So in the last adventure, you saved the town and actually the region from a pit fiend, and Luciano isn't able to make it. So we decided that he stayed back at the ruins and wanted to study the celestial ruins and stuff. Maybe try to clean it up a little bit. So there you go. So you have three of them. And all right, so you're all standing outside in the town, and a scream cuts through the day-to-day activity of the village of White Sparrow, followed soon after by the howling of wolves. A villager runs across the street, but is no match for the speed of a huge wolf with bony ridges rising from its back that chases him down, then tears him in half. Another dire wolf stalks between nearby buildings, seeking the blood of the villagers fleeing in terror. Change the map. Hello map. And peace is not there. Delete. Alright. I will pull up the initiative tracker and clear it. Alright, so you're free to roll initiative whenever you need it to. I heard lots of rolling, but I only see Aspen. Okay, sorry.
God damn it.
Yours isn't working still, so I'll just write you in, Bub. 10. Hold on.
That's
okay.
no.
It's 7. It's 7. Well, it wouldn't matter. It would still be the same order if you kept the 10, except for you'd be above Tharkum.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I mean, it depends on whose dexterity is higher, so females would go first.
Alright, so we'll move her up. Alright. And everybody rolled in the order, so you have to do the descending thing. So go ahead, Aspen.
Okay, well, I'll just... a bit too far away to enter melee range, so I will pull out my short bow and a 15.
Yeah, it hits. Which one were you hitting again? This one?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
go for this one.
Alright. 6 piercing. Alright, so as your arrow sinks into him, the wolf doesn't even seem to like notice it. It just like goes in and it just continues to snarl at you. You just see like huge things of like saliva just dripping from its jowls. Did you want to move at all, or are you gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I'll move up one and kind of take cover behind the corner of this building here.
Okie doke. Alright, so one is going to attack Bub.
Hooray.
14. And I thought I set the thing to... God damn it, I keep forgetting. Anyways, does a 14 hit you, Bub? No, right?
Let me check my my AC is 17, so.
Okay, so he misses, and the other one is going to attack Aspen. 11's not gonna hit, so
Nope.
their jaws slam shut without grabbing flesh, and it is B-Mail's time.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and draw Soul Hewer. I want to test out my new thing, so.
Alright. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh wow, that was
So you shave off a nail, and
Oh, wait, doesn't Shoal Hewer's ability activate too?
no, it activates if Bub wants it to. So you can do it once per day, and then you could do an extra 2d6. So once you hit, you can choose to do it if you want. Did you want to, or no?
not on that hit, no.
All right. Okay.
Oh yeah, so that's 2 slashing. But anyway.
Right. And I take it you're not going to move, right?
No, I'm gonna stay put.
All right, Tharkum.
Yes, moving is bad, especially against direwolves. Alright, so I'm going to symbiotic entity, so I use my wild shape to gain the bonus damage to my attack, bonus hail of spores damage when I do it, and additional +4 temporary hit points. And then and then as an action, I'm just going to produce flame and throw it at the direwolf in front of Bub over there.
All right. Definitely hits. Five damage.
And that's my turn.
All right. So as a druid, you realize that the wolves in front of you are acting strangely. Like they're more aggressive than normal. Your flame might have made them flinch, but it doesn't even seem to bother the direwolf that it hit. Aspen. Aspen and Bub, you don't know that though. Just
Okay, as I dodge from the previous spy, I just drop my bow behind me and I draw gloom color and take a swing.
I like how you say it. You love that sword, don't you?
Yeah.
15 hits.
For 7.
Okay, so you draw a line of blood down its side. You're gonna stay where you are, or
Yeah.
yeah? Okay. Okay, so both direwolves attack Bub.
Oh joy.
They attack with advantage.
Eek.
So only the first two. So 20 and 21. So you get hit twice. And you also have to make 2 strength checks. 13 strength check.
Alright.
Eek.
Alright.
Eek.
Okay.
Both failed, and now you're knocked prone.
So 15 piercing and 11 piercing. So 26 damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
Bub's knocked
I've
out.
got -1 right now.
Right. So you both see Bub go under as both one latches onto his arm, the other latches onto his leg, and they pull him down onto the ground. You just hear snarling and snapping, and they're just like taking chunks out of Bub. Bub, you can make a death save.
Where is death save on the sheet?
It should be below temporary HP. It says successes,
Here we go.
failures, and
I
then
see
you
it.
just click.
All right, so you're not dying.
Good.
Not dead yet.
Not yet.
Close.
Tharkum.
All right. On my turn, I'll use Solele, and then I'll go over here, attacking that one with my.
Okay. Definitely hits.
5 and 3 poison.
Sweet. Damn, you roll 20. Just add them up for the DM.
Actually, that is accidentally magic damage. Only 4
What's that?
and then 3.
Oh, so 7 damage?
Because it's 7. Not
Okay. Alright. And I take it you're not moving. Aspen, if you want to move, you can. Go ahead.
No, I'll stay put. So Bub's down, yeah?
Bub's down, yeah. He's unconscious.
Right. So this is going to be tough if it's just going to be the two of us. So I call out to Tharkum, grab Bob and run, and then I call out my word Nightfall and cast Darkness
Okay.
to give us some cover.
Okay, so I forget what the range was on your darkness. Like was it a? It should say under the description. Hopefully.
Oh god, oops. No, that's not what I wanted. I didn't note it down by the looks of it. Oh, that's annoying.
I would have written it down. It should be in like if you open up the handout that I gave you, it should say in the description like right below the picture.
It's 60 feet and it's a 15-foot radius.
15-foot radius. That's what I was looking for. All right. Okay, so that would mean that Tharkum is in the darkness, or you because you would cast it, or I guess you could cast it one below, two below. Let's see. Hold on. You could cast it like here, and then it would catch this one and this one. So yeah, you could cast it. So you're gonna. I'm assuming you're gonna cast it on like where the body is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Direwolf. Okay. And are you staying where you are, or?
I will for the time being. Yeah.
Okay. And darkness. I'm not sure. I think it just gives you disadvantage, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that will cancel out their advantage, but they're both going to attack Tharkum. So 9 and 23. So 23 is going to hit. Assuming the 9 is not. 15 damage to you. And strength check.
I'm prone too. But as my reaction, I'm just going to hail of the spores them, so they have to do a constitution.
Alright. 19.
Oh no.
Alright, so Aspen, you see Tharkum go down as a direwolf leaps onto his chest. And then you also hear from behind the building directly in front of Aspen, so like right here, you hear like a twang and a crossbow bolt come flying out of the darkness and lodge itself in this direwolf's flank. And that one definitely looks hurt. Bub is down. Tharkum, you can get up, or
For half my movement.
yeah.
And I do that. I'm gonna pick up Bub, and then disengage as an action, I guess.
Yes, it's an action. That means you
So,
wouldn't be able to pick Bub up.
Oh,
And you could use my healing potion to bring me back up.
actually, I have an heal.
You have a healing.
Yeah, I could.
Or use your spell.
I have. Oh. Yeah, I can use healing word on you.
That might be easier.
7 healing.
Alright, so Bub, you are now conscious.
And plus 6 HP. So
You're like that lady in that video where she wakes up and realizes she's still in dire danger, and then. All right, Aspen. Unless you want to move.
Actually, I could still do my action and then move. So disengage is an action.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving Bub to his fate, I guess.
Yeah, they'd literally not be able to attack anything but Bub. It's okay, Bub.
I move over there, and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Aspen.
Okay, I'm going to snatch my bow off the floor And I'm gonna run back here with Tharkum.
Disengage.
Yeah.
Because she could do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, because I can use my cunning action to disengage as a bonus action, and then I turn around and shoot this one with another arrow.
The less hurt one?
Yeah.
Okay. That hits.
Nice.
Alright, so they both look worse for wear. As another arrow buries itself in its hide. And the dire wolves are going to attack, and they cancels out their advantage, so it'll just be the first one. 15 and 23.
Eek.
15's not going to hit.
They haven't.
23 would hit.
Man, they're having some
7
really lucky rolls.
That literally cancels out my healing. I'm sorry.
That's what I said. You're like that lady in that thing. Now you're out again. And
Damn it.
but good news, you get to make a death save.
Oh, good. Just watch. It's gonna botch this time.
I mean, it's 3 strikes are out.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
So you both see a bleeding bub. Tharkum.
Told
Oh,
I was
you
gonna
also
botch
you also
this
see
time.
another arrow fly out. Actually, before we move on to, and it buries itself in the same one.
Alright, so, let's see. What are my options here? So, I'm going to do a thing. I am going to, you know what? Healing Word Pub will just get wasted again, so I'm just going to try ice knifing over here. That way I don't accidentally hit Bub.
Okay. Oh yeah, that hits. Eight piercing.
So 8 piercing, and then they have to do a dexterity saving throw to not get cold damage.
All right, so your knife, you throw it out, it hits it right in between the eyes, and you just see like ice, like kind of like go out and freeze half its face, and it falls to the ground.
Well, the other one has to do a dex save.
The other one will make a dex save. So let me move this to the gem layer so you don't see it. Okay, so and dex save 17.
Of course it works. Damn it.
Aspen. Unless you want to move at all, Tharkum, you can move if you need to.
I'll move over here.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take another shot with the bow.
That hits.
For 9.
Alright, so it looks wobbly on its feet from loss of blood, but it is still up. Did you want to move at all?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Alright, the dire wolf charges at you. And attacks.
I thought it might.
18.
Eek.
8 piercing, and you can make a strength save.
Strength save. Ugh.
Nope, we're prone.
So Tharkum sees Aspen get trampled to the ground, and then the wolf leans down and rips a chunk out of your shoulder. And
Ow!
Email, you can make another death save.
Oh, good. Will I botch this one? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No, you didn't.
You saved, so you're not dying any longer. You're just
Yay!
Darkham. Oh yeah, I forgot. Another arrow is going to go to attack and misses. So the arrow misses.
Alright, so I will let's see. Would I be able to get to yes I can. So I'll be able to go up to Bub over there, and down a healing potion into his face.
Yay!
Into his mouth.
So you can add 10 hit points, Bub.
Now I'm up to 9.
All right, Aspen. Unless you don't want to do anything else, Darkham.
I guess that was considered an action?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't have any bonus action things to do. So that at least I could move like 1 feet in front of Bub.
You can shield him with your
5
body. The heroic.
Yes.
It's okay, fighter. Just stay down. It's okay.
And that's my turn.
Aspen.
Okay, switching back to Gloom Color and stabbing its face.
Oh, critical fail.
A 1.
Ow!
Hold on here. Let's see.
Now what's the punishment going to be? It's
Uh,
always a punishment.
It's always a punishment. I'm trying to see if I brought that. Did I bring the deck over? No. Oh yeah, I did. There we go. GM critical hit, player critical fumble. All right. So. Oh wait, that was the old one, the one that we used before. So this is a new one. So you use the sword. My bad. Reroll this attack with advantage against an ally. Oh, there's no ally around you, so it doesn't do anything. I like that. I like how it's named My Bad. So alright, so we'll hide that one. Okay, so or you can't move. You're still prone, so I'm assuming you're not gonna crawl anywhere. Direwolf is going to attack you, and from a prone, I can't remember how that works. I don't have my GM screen.
It's advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And that's
It's like the worst advantage attack I've ever seen. So yeah, so you like roll like wheelbarrow roll or whatever you want to call it out of the way as it chomps into the ground where you once were. Female, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna chuck a dart at the fucker.
All right, chuck a dart.
Well, you have to get up first.
You can chuck a dart from prone, but you'd be at disadvantage, right?
I think that's
Probably.
how it works.
Would it be a disadvantage if I got up to one knee, or would I have to use a whole turn by getting up?
No, you use
half your
movement.
movement.
So you could like stand up and pull your weapon and hit it too if you wanted to, because you'd still have 10-15 feet. So
Yeah.
and actually your halberd has reach, so you can hit it like
10 feet away.
Yeah, so you could move like right beside Darkham and hit him with your halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and throw a dart at it.
Okay, you don't want to get knocked down again.
Not really, no.
Okay, that hits. Okay, 4 damage. Alright. Tharkum.
Right. I'm going to go over here and then just hit it with my club.
Alright. Definitely hits. Alright, so You bring your club down, and you hear like a cracking noise as it just breaks its back, and it falls down and it can't even move. And then you just silence it with another bash to the head. And it is not dead. There you go.
I
Aslan
pick
dusts-
myself up off
dusts-
the floor, dust myself off. Bad dog, lay down.
And Sheriff Ruth comes out from behind the barn and says, "Oh, that was a close call."
Sure was.
She, not for her though. She was safe.
I'm just gonna look over at her and ask, "Where were you?"
She said, "Didn't you see those arrows? Without me, things might have been a little bit different."
You can say that again.
She looks at Bub and says, "Looks like you could use that cleric about now."
Nah, he probably would have tried to talk the wolves down.
Those dire wolves were not themselves.
Well, then who were they?
Well, they were themselves, but also not themselves. I basically just go blah and just explain what I noticed.
Right. So Tharkum patiently explains that something seems to have driven the dire wolves mad, or at least made them act against their better interests. And so Ruth like kneels down and says, maybe the druid there could track them, track where they came from, find out what happened to them.
I can do so, yes. Normally that would go to rangers, but I'm able to do so as well.
Okay.
So come, friends, let's go and find out what those dire wolves came across.
Yeah, we don't want them attacking any more villagers.
So as you like walk past the corpses, Tharkum like glances over his shoulder and kind of leans down towards the dire wolf and like starts investigating a little bit. And you notice that that it seems like this wasn't the first time these wolves have seen battle. It seems like they've got streaks of blood and marks just beneath the fur that you didn't notice before. So, yeah. So, I guess you just want to track the direwolves?
Yeah.
Alright.
We should probably stop at an apothecary or something and pick up some healing. Might be a wise move. Of course, I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to buy with 34 gold, but
That would be a big fat zero.
how much do all of us have put together? Maybe we could pool our resources a little.
The druid pipes up that he is a herbalism kit and he can make potions.
So like Ruth overhears what you're saying, and she kind of turns to you and she says, "Adventurers, such a useless lot. But if you were to check out where the dire wolves were coming from, I suppose the town could hire you on as temporary sheriffs, which might come with a bonus of gold."
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so she says, in the meantime, you head on over to the apothecary and tell them that Ruth sent you, and they'll give you some healing potions. So, we'll see how
I'm
many,
down with that.
see how many healing potions she has. So the apothecary has 3 healing potions that they can give you, and the apothecary tells you that they don't work for free and they'll lend it to you in the interest of the town, but you will have to pay them back after the adventure. Or after, she doesn't say adventure, but you know what I mean. After you're done on roll 20, you will get 3. All right, so you can split. Actually, that's a pretty good number. You get 3, and
Yes.
yeah.
Bob now has fun again.
All right, so I don't know if do you want to use any more on you, because I know Bub, you're probably pretty low.
I could get healed on just a short rest, right?
Yeah. Well, the short rests are 8 hours now.
Yeah. So how much? I've got 9 out of 25 hit points.
So if you use a potion, that would give you 19.
Yeah. Or if I rested, how much would I get back for 8 hours?
Yeah, but I think we're on the clock again.
Yeah. Tharkum, did you use one of my healing potions to bring me back up, or did you use one of yours?
Actually, I think I used mine.
Okay, so I'll have 2 saved back then. I'll just go ahead and use one of mine and get up to 19 HP and be down to just 1.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll use the new one straight away, put myself back up to 20.
Okay.
And I guess I'll use mine too, sending myself to 31, I guess.
Okay. So you down the healing potions and you start making your way towards where the tracks are. Tharkum's easily able to find them, and just as you're on the edge of town, you hear Ruth once again call out to you, and you see Ruth rush over to you, and there's a man who's got a club and some like rusty leathery armor on, and she says, "This is one of my sheriffs. I really can't spare a lot in case they come back, but I can at least spare him to help you out." And the other guy says, "If you want me, if you'll have me, that is."
Yeah, well, we're a man down from our little group here, so you're welcome to come join us. What's your name, friend?
He says, "Roger."
Okay, Roger. What's your speciality?
I hit things.
Oh, sounds good.
Specific.
Very specific. All right, so Tharkum's easily able to track the tracks. Roger follows you behind you. And
Roger Rogers.
Yeah, and the tracks lead to what it looks like an abandoned farm. And so as you get closer to the farm, the smell of blood hangs in the air, and streaks of red stain the brook where it runs along the road. Ahead, a large water wheel turns in the blood-stained water, trailing small crimson waterfalls as it rises. In addition to at least a dozen slain farm animals, 2 mutilated humanoid bodies float in the water nearby, caught on rocks. Past the wheelhouse stands the Evensong farmhouse, its door smashed in.
Yeah, this don't look good.
I want to head over to the bodies, see if I can drag them out of the water, see what happened here.
Okay, so you make your way over to the body. You're easily able to like hook your halberd onto onto their clothing and drag them to shore. And you notice that one has its throat torn out, and the other has like huge raking claw marks running down its body, and half of its face is missing. You surmise that probably it was a similar attack to the one that you just survived.
I think you might be confusing me with someone else. I don't think I have a halberd.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
No, I've got my rapier, darts, and soul hewer.
Soul hewer is technically a halberd.
Yeah.
I thought it was a glaive.
Oh well, okay. Oh well, glaive is a halberd, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on medieval weapons. Cut me some slack.
Yeah, they're the same class of weapons.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Okay, so.
Okay.
All right.
And so Aspen and Tharkum, you also notice somebody that's like kind of close to the house, and It looks like a woman who's on her knees and she's cradling something in her arms and she's like wailing and crying.
I hotfoot it over to her to see what's going on with her, what she's cradling.
So as you get closer, you notice that she's cradling a small child.
Oh dear. So I get over and I have a look, try to ascertain as best I can the state of the child, and I ask her, "Can you tell us what happened here?"
So she looks up to you with a streaked face with tears in her eyes, and she says, "I hid. God help me! I hid. Where's my husband? Have you seen him?"
I'm not sure. Is the child still breathing?
She says no, and she like buries her face in the child's garments, continues to weep.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. But it's a good thing you did, otherwise you'd have ended up like everyone else. Do you have any idea where the wolves came from?
She says, "I have no idea. I don't know. I was just working in the house and I heard screams. I ran outside, and I saw two large wolves just jump out, and I ran inside and I hid, and that's all I could do. When I came back out, I just saw my child, my poor sweet child."
Man, that's not great.
So Tharkum's eyes kind of Tharkum, I'll be back. Bad. So Tharkum's eyes we're just gonna play. I'm gonna play him for him. Kind of like wander as you're talking to the woman, and he notices that like there's tracks running into the house. So he kind of like peels away and starts looking through the doorway, and he finds another dead child laying on the ground inside.
Man.
And he kind of like signals. He's gonna signal to you like there's something in there.
Well, you stay here, miss, but just know that we got revenge on those wolves for you. We took them out. Now you stay here and try to be as quiet as you can. And I'll make my way to the door as stealthily as I can and slowly stealth inside the house.
Okay. So you stealth inside the house. You see the dead body that's lying on the ground. One of its arms is missing. And you can make a perception check.
Yep. Perception.
Do I see any of this going on? Because I think I'm still over at the bodies.
Yeah, you see like you can hear the conversation because you're not too far away, and you see Tharkum and Aspen kind of like peel away and start looking through the house. So I'm not sure what do you want to do with the bodies, or do you still want to leave them on the bank?
I'll just leave them on the bank and make my way to the door. I'm assuming that they drew their weapons, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same. Obviously, on my way over.
Okay. I didn't see your perception. Oh, 17 perception. Okay, so you find like a small wooden box in the house, and you kind of like you kick it with your foot, and you hear like coins bouncing around in the box.
Coins. No, must be good. Must be good.
If this little girl's family was just wiped out, the least we could do is leave her money so she doesn't die of starvation.
Yeah.
So Tharkum's back. So Tharkum, you noticed that there was like tracks leading into the house. So you looked in and saw another dead child. Aspen, you motioned to Aspen. Aspen went and checked it out and just found a box in the house full of what she thinks is coins. Just catch you up there.
Thank you. Yes, we should leave the survivor with coins to fend for themselves. It would take us too long to get them to White Sparrow and then come back here. We must continue on.
All right. So do you just leave the box? Are you gonna look inside? Anything like that?
I'll pick it up and take it to the woman, telling her to try to make her way to the town.
Okay. So she takes the box in her arms and says, "I will. I'll make it back, but I can't leave them like this. I'll have to bury them."
Yeah, you'll be able to do that, but we'll let you know when it's safe to come back to do that.
So she like looks indecisive and scared, but at the same time she's like looking at her dead family and says, I can't just leave them like that."
Don't worry, we will take the bodies inside so they're not out here where they can be
She says,
further got out.
she like shoves the box into your chest and says, "Here, take these, bury them, and that way I can make my way to the town. It's all I have."
Okay. Okay. You just make your way to the town. We will take care of everything else.
Okay. So she shoves the box into your arms again. Says, "Take it."
Yep. So I take the box.
Okay. So she turns and look like with one more lingering look at her dead family and starts to run towards White Sparrow.
Okay, guys. She didn't seem to be too happy about this box. Something definitely didn't seem right to me. Can I investigate the box, see if there's anything distinctive about it?
Yeah, it just looks like a worn wooden box, nothing of note. And you hear like Roger behind you say, "Well, if you don't want it, I can always use the coin."
I'll look over at Roger and say, "Calm down, friend. Let's see what this is first. I've got a friend who encountered a mimic once. Let's be sure this isn't that."
Uh-huh.
He just holds his hands up. He says, "Very well, very well. I wasn't trying to intrude. Go ahead, do your thing. You're the adventurers."
So, as I'm not particularly trusting of the box, I lay it on the floor and I use gloom color to flick up its lid.
Okay. So inside you see like some scattered coins, some silver pieces, some copper pieces, a couple of gold. And does anybody have history?
I think the
Got
Druid
+5
ha-
history.
Say it again, sorry. Oh, you do, right?
Yeah, Bub, I have 5 history.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. So you, oh yeah, you make it. Okay, so okay, so like as you're looking at the coins, you realize that like some of the gold coins in particular look different than ones that are usually circulated in that region. And do you want to take a closer look at them? Do you want to pick one up?
Yeah, I'll take a closer look.
All right, so you pick one up and you notice that it's got a it's embossed with a dwarf helm and battle axe, which is not normal. But you also know of some of the lore of the region and that a couple of hundred years ago, elves dwarves settled the area near White Sparrow and were the first to dig into the mountains, and so these coins could come from that horde or whatever. You also know that from your history that that the dwarves supposedly ran into some dark elves in the Underdark, and they battled it out, and the dwarves were never heard from again.
Right. I explain all that to my compatriots.
Dark elves, you say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you any idea where this could have happened?
So in the Gold Peak Mountains.
How
Hmm.
are they nearby?
Mountain dwarves.
So, um, Aspen, you also know because you're a dark elf that um, you know of the battle between the elves and the dwarves, and you don't know very much about how it happened or why it happened, but you know that the dwarves tried to take some ancient treasure from the dark elves, and the dark elves basically snuffed them out, killed them.
Uh-huh. So I relay that to my compatriots. Um, yeah, so I get through that. So yeah, they wiped them all out. So this, you think this could be some of them captured treasure, lost treasure, whatever? And maybe it's cursed, which attract the wolves?
So
It could
Thark,
well be the case.
so Tharkum notices like the trail is still easily followable, but the trail leads away from the farmhouse.
We, blah.
Well, I think we're going to have to track these wolves back to their lair, guys. We don't know if there's any more of them out there.
So like Roger pipes up from behind you and says, "This might have something to do with the miners. They left town about a week ago, and a few of them came back and were spending these weird coins in the shop. So that might have something to do with this. I don't know."
Could be.
Yeah, that yeah, definitely sounds like some cursed gold to me.
I mean, it is Dark Hills versus Dro versus old and dead mountain dwarves.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go and sort this out because, yeah, if Drow have got anything to do with it, then it could be some pretty dark magic that's going on here.
By the way, I can't remember. Has Aspen told us about her being a dark elf, or still hiding that?
Um, I don't think we'd actually discussed it, so.
No.
Well, I'm going to keep this curiosity to my character for now, but considering Aspen's knowledge of what happened, a little more specifically with the Dark Elves and the Dwarves, I'm going to have suspicions about who she actually is.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. So are you going to follow the trail?
I will.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
All right.
Follow the druid.
So Tharkum leads the way, and so after a little bit, you find yourself in what looks to be a mining camp. A mining camp sits within dwarven ruins that must be thousands of years old. The head of a huge dwarven statue, split in half and lying on its side, serves as a wall and shade for a set of tents and makeshift wooden buildings. Steam rises from a series of narrow shafts cut into the rock, each of which appears to pierce deep into the earth. The bloody remains of a number of humanoids are spread in a wide swath at the center of the camp. Within the carnage, you can make out the head and arm of a dwarf still attached to part of a mutilated torso. And so, as you're like taking this in, Tharkum, you think that the battle took place several days ago, and as you're like looking at it, you hear a growling noise, and I will change the map 1 second. So I'm just gonna use I had a token for Roger, but I'm just gonna use peace because I'm lazy. I'm lazy like that. And you can 1 second. Okay, so you can roll initiative.
Nice.
Well, damn. Yeah.
Click your token, Bob,
Mhm.
and then roll
There
initiative.
it is. Yeah, I wasn't sure the thing took, so
Nice.
wanted to click it again.
Nice nat 20, Thark.
I did.
Damn, I
Yes,
rolled pretty
thank
good,
you.
16, and you guys all destroyed it. Okay, so Tharkum, with your turn.
Oh, but what about the Roger?
Oh, right. Hold on.
Yep.
just-
Roger the Lodger.
I guess I'll just roll with pieces. Plus. Sheet.
Because you definitely don't want to forget to roll for the B2 battle droid.
Alright, so peace is now Roger, and it went to the bottom anyways. So Tharkum, you see the death dogs as a two-headed dogs, very mangy looking, come around, one from around behind the tent and one to your right, behind the ruins, and like the dire wolves, you get the feeling that these aren't normal death dogs, that they're not acting like normal death dogs. So Tharkum, you can go.
Alright, free action, I could just yell out, I could just say that as a blah.
Okay.
So, just telling my companions that. And then shillelaghing my, I'm going to change it up and just shillelagh my, quarterstaff.
Nice. Okay.
And then I'm going to go up to the nearest death dog over here, then smack its face with my quarterstaff.
All right.
Good.
Oh no!
Shit.
That's
Crit fail.
Critical
yes.
combo.
So I gotta.
Oh.
This is going to be bad.
Shattered confidence. You have disadvantage on attack rolls until you can successfully hit.
Shit.
So I guess you internally fight with yourself after that horrendous miss, and you're like, what just happened? I don't belong here.
That was a critical success on initiative, and then a critical fail on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Roll 20 is not messing with you. It's just.
Guess not.
All right, Bob.
Alright. I am going to ready a dart in each hand. And for some reason, the descriptions are gone, but I'm pretty sure it's action search that gives me 2 attacks in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for some reason, I just had to click on it. Stop being a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm gonna ready a dart in each hand.
I just want to point out that you are 10 feet away from this death dog, so you could use your thing. Or just you can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah,
remind you.
that actually is the one I was intending to attack because I don't think I could reasonably hit that guy through the tent.
Yeah, you'd be at disadvantage for sure.
So, yeah.
It's got complete cover from you.
Action Surge. I'm going to hit the Death Wolf or Death Dog that I can see with each dart.
Okay. That hits.
And since I'm throwing 2 at it, I have to...
That hits. Those both hit.
Okay, so the first one and the second.
So 13 damage.
And I'm going to finish my turn by drawing Soul Hewer.
Isn't drawing a weapon an action or something?
Well,
I don't think
I wouldn't
so.
imagine it is.
I thought it was a bonus action. I think drawing your weapon is a bonus action. But you'd have to drop whatever you had in your hand. So but obviously you're dead, right? So, but if you had,
I don't have anything in my hands now. I threw both of them.
Yeah, the only way it would be an action is if you were going to sheath one weapon and then bring out another. But if you were to drop one and then pull it, it would be a bonus action.
Well, I mean, I threw both at a target, so
yeah. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't figure it'd inhibit me from
No, it doesn't inhibit.
drawing.
All right, Aspen.
Okay. So our druidy friend has disadvantage. And we've got 2 front row fighters. So I'm going to take advantage of my Master of Tactics, to help Tharkum. I'm going to yell out to
Canceling
Tharkum.
out disadvantage. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I call out to Tharkum. Get it together, friend. We can do this.
Pull it together. All right.
And then I pull my bow and say, yell to the 2-headed dog monsters. Oi, Wolfie, have an arrow.
All right, that hits. Alright, so an arrow sinks into its upper body. And are you going to move at all, or are you going to stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am and hope the frontline fighters provide a bit of a meat wall for me.
Alright, so with a howl, one death dog races towards Bub and attempts to attack. And he gets 2 attacks.
Alright, the one in front of me is going to have to deal with my hail of spores. Of course, it's only a 1d4. So.
8
Ooh.
fails, right?
1d4.
Oh, damn it.
One necrotic.
Okay. And so bite. So 3 piercing damage to you, Bub, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. How are my cons saving? You know, I'm just gonna click Constitution. Screw it. Fuck!
Oh!
No. Okay, so you're poisoned.
Great.
So what it does is, after 24 hours, you can make another saving throw. So your hit points are reduced by 5. 1d10 on a failure. Yeah, so 5. So whatever your max hit points are, you're now reduced by 5.
Oh, great. So now I've got a max of 20.
Yeah.
Great.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Just what I wanted.
And the other one is going to attack Tharkum with an 18.
That's
and
a hit. The 10's a miss.
And so you can make a Constitution saving throw, 5 damage. Canine.
Oh no.
Oh no. So same deal. 5. Canines are not your friends. These are not man's best friends.
Nope. Does that mean my current HP goes down too?
I think yeah, but we're just gonna say no. um,
Well, your current HP's taking a 5 hit anyway, so
yeah. So
That is true.
yeah, it'll just be your maximum coming down to what your current is.
yeah. All right. So Roger is going to charge at the death dog that is currently attacking, and with the roar, he is going to attack. And I'm gonna have to roll on d20 because I don't have a thing. That definitely hits. And oof, yeah. Roger gives it a mighty blow across the head.
Which one?
The one in front of Bub.
Okay.
So as Roger swings his club and hits it across the face, you see like spittle fly out and flecks of blood fly out of its mouth as its head snaps to the side. Tharkum.
All right, I'm going to. I guess just in case. I just won't do a symbiotic entity again. I'll just save that for like the final battle, and just I'm going to hit it with my quarterstaff again.
Oh my god!
Getting another
Possible.
natural one.
Oh!
Double-edged shield. If you're holding a shield, you're not holding a shield, right?
No.
Oh, you
yeah,
are.
I wasn't.
You are though, right?
Oh wait, yes. Well, I have a shield because that's how
Well,
my
you're-
AC.
You're using it on your AC, right? So.
Yes. So
Okay, so you have to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
oh my god.
Don't botch this one too.
Oh!
Got it with a
yeah.
-1.
You made it, or you didn't?
I
Yep.
Oh,
did.
you made it. Oh, good. You're lucky because I would have been. So if you failed, it's 1d6 damage, and you're unable to speak properly for 1d4 rounds. Spells with verbal components have a 75% chance of failing. So that worked out. Okay, so Tharkum.
Actually, I can still do a bonus action. Oh no, I won't.
Okay. All right, Bub.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead since I've already got Soul Healer drawn. I'm gonna stab the dog standing right in front of me.
Do it.
Miss.
Well, balls.
So yeah, Soul Healer flies to the side, but is unable to hit the death dog. Aspen or Bub, unless you're moving, which I'm assuming you're not, because they'll get an attack of opportunity on you unless you're going around him or something.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Yeah. Okay. Aspen.
Okay.
These rolls
I'm
are not good.
gonna.
No,
Really?
I hate getting -1s all the time.
Yeah, I'll loose another arrow at the dog on Tharkum.
All right. That hits. Oh, on Tharkum, you're gonna be at like severe disadvantage because the tent's in the way.
Unless you move.
Yeah.
It's like you could just overwrite by saying, I move.
Okay. All right. So yeah, 7 piercing. All right. All right. It grunts in pain as an arrow sprouts from its back, and death dog. Unless you're moving any more, Aspen, which I'm assuming you're not.
Nope.
Okay, so This one.
All right,
does-
Death Dog in front of me.
Yeah.
Hail of Spores.
Okay. Con 12.
It fails. Well, 1d4 again.
All right. Hit me.
2
Oh,
negative.
a little better.
All right. So this one got hit by Roger really hard, so it's going to attack Roger twice. Miss. Is this one a critical fail? No. Jeez. Okay.
No.
And 11 is not going to hit. So Roger is rocking right now. He nimbly jumps aside, but the other one is going to attack Tharkum. Misses too, right? 11 and 13. That's not going to hit you.
Yep, those
Yep.
miss.
So, and then Roger is going to attack, and I'll use my keys here. And Roger misses this time, but he is going to hold his ground. Tharkum.
Right. I'm getting literally sick
Was that
and
a dog howl?
tired.
Was that a dog howl?
Yes, there's
Yep.
there's doggos in the background
How
that
awesome
aren't
is that?
mine. Alright, so I'm going. I guess I want wild shape, but at the same time, I'm getting sick and tired of this goddamn dog. So I'm going to try one more time with my cord.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That's much better.
Nice.
Nice.
10
That's
bludgeoning.
A nice whack. And I like the 10. It makes it easy for me to do math.
Yes. I mean, because you're the DM, you have the ability to just go over the HP. You could just click, and there's going to be a little gear wheel that you could just, or the HP value where you could just -10 it.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I changed these one. They're drawings, so it doesn't work that way. I have to like double click it and then bring up its edit token and then do it from there.
Ah,
Yeah, which is fine.
that
It's
sucks.
fine. I mean, it's not.
Anyway, I can still do a healing word on who's damaged than me.
I believe Bub, but you're not in eyesight of Bub.
Oh yeah, I have to see him. And I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty, Bub.
I'm gonna take another whack at the dog in front of me with Soul Healer.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
That's better.
Damn it! I clip another toenail on the dog. Of course, that was the direwolf. But, starting to feel like I should go back to using the darts.
Well, Soul Hero does definitely have more of a chance of doing damage, right? You're not going to move at all, or
And give this sucker an attack of opportunity? No.
Aspen?
Okay. I'm making good hits with this bow, so I'll make another shot.
Oh, that hits. Are you attacking the one in front of Tharkum? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This one draws a line of blood down its flank, but it's still up and moving around. That's dogs. Alright, so Tharkum. Let's go. 23. That's definitely.
Ouch.
And 5 piercing. And Constitution save. Actually,
Another fail.
Oh, actually, you don't need to do it. You can't get poisoned
Yeah.
twice, right?
Yeah.
So you just take a
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And
And Hail of Spores on it, so it has to do another save. It failed again. Another 2 damage.
Alright. And so one head is going to attack Peace and one's going to attack Bub. So bite for Peace, 17, that's going to hit. And 8's going to miss. So Peace
Yay!
yells out in pain. Oof.
I don't get bit for once.
Oh man. but he does make his con save. So, Peace, one arm comes out and he puts his arm in front and he thinks he's got it, but it chomps into his forearm, and you see blood trickling out between its jowls. Peace is going to attack back. Let's see if he attacks. Good. Oh yeah, 19. And alright, so he clubs him. And fortunately it was a glancing blow, but still contacted. And Tharkum. It's funny because the homebrew group that I used to run, I had a D20 it's like green and it's like flecked, and I called it my DM dice because whenever I used it, I always got really good rolls, and my players would always be like, "Don't use that dice, you're not allowed to use it." And I'm using it now for Peace, and he's doing pretty good. So his power holds.
Well, all right. I'm going to this time of course, always quarterstaff, even though it's failed me so far twice now.
You got one good whack.
Critically.
You got 10
One good whack.
10 damage too. That's
But
pretty significant.
yeah, so quarterstaff.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, a 20. That's pretty good.
That does it.
Definitely.
Another 7. And yeah, not wild shaping, so it is now Bubs.
Alright, so Tharkum gives the death dog a solid whack. You see a couple of teeth fly out of its mouth. And Bub, let's see what you can do with that soul hewer.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Oh! Yes! Oh.
So
Well,
is there a critical hit effect?
Yes, there is, actually. Thanks for reminding me.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Jeez. Okay, so... What?
I mean, after all that's been done to that dog, I'll be amazed if it's actually still alive after that.
Oh yeah, you killed it anyways. You can describe how you kill it. Go ahead.
Okay. So as I take a swing with Soul Hewer at it, I cut straight through where its mouth would be, severing, going all the way back to its spine, severing it, and just hanging on by a piece of skin. The top of the head flops off.
That's nice. Awesome. All right. So you could move too if you want to.
Helps the
Yeah,
dwarf.
I'll move over to.
By the way, you could fit between these tents if you want to move through there. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'll move up here and give Tharkum a hand.
Aspen.
Okay, we've got 2 in melee, so I'll have another shot with the bow. Deduct an arrow, and
Oh yeah, that hits.
just another 4.
I mean, you can use a bonus action to help someone.
Yeah, who's next in the order?
Roger, after the death dog. Or Tharkum.
So,
Tharkum's after Roger.
yeah, Tharkum's the next one that's going to be able to hit because Roger will have to go a long way around to get to the dog. So, yeah, I'll use the bonus action to help Tharkum, give them advantage on the next roll.
Alright. And the death dog attacks. Ooh. Oh.
Did it crit against? Please don't say me.
No, Tharkum.
Ouch.
So 12 damage and 4. So 16 damage.
Ouch.
So you see
Yikes.
you see like three heads just clamp onto Tharkum's arm and his 2 legs. You just hear him cry out in pain. And Roger hears it and says, "I'm coming for you, boss." 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, look, he can make it.
Wow.
That's
Hold
right.
on.
And he misses. Oh, that for nothing. But he's there for you. He's there for you, Tharkum.
Yes. Moral support.
All right, so I'm actually really mad at this dog right now. I'm just going to I'm going to I'm going to put my shield away, 2-hand the quarterstaff, and hit it with all my might.
Alright. Do it. Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. You can describe how you kill it since he's.
I hold my quarterstaff 2-handed, and I smack it across both its heads, basically snapping them both and making it dead.
Turn it into paste. Alright. Okay, so both dogs are dead. You could go into the thing. What do you want to do?
Well, we've been walking all day since our first fight, by the way, in the town. And we just concluded a second fight. It might be a good idea to take a short rest.
Yeah.
And as luck would have it, there are tents set up.
I would agree with this, but then again, DM literally changed the rules of short rests and long rests to 8 hours and 24. So I would conclude that's a good.
Alright, so you're gonna try to rest in the mining town?
Yeah, well, I don't need to rest. I'm fully healed and everything. So I can set up in Overwatch, hide in bushes here and keep an eye out on anything coming out the cave with bow ready.
Alright. So did everybody agree
What?
on that? Did everybody agree on taking a short rest?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not going to have an action surge again until I take a short rest, so.
I mean, the druid literally can't even change his spells out because it's a short rest and not a long one.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to make it the 8 hours without any incidents. So you can add your hit dice there, Bub.
Alright, so by the time we wake up after the short rest, I should be fully healed back to the now lowered 20 hit points, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I don't know. You have to roll your hit dice. So, like, how many hit points were you down?
I was at 14.
And
So-
your max is 20. So
Yeah. My new max is 20.
So yeah. So you gain 4 back.
Okay, so 18 instead of 20. That's equally good. Well,
Also, don't forget you have bonus action heal yourself plus 1d10 plus 3.
I think I should be good where I'm at. So 8 hours later, we can get moving.
All right. So are you going into the mine or?
I guess I can with stone cutting, I can find out how old this tunnel is.
So you get the idea that it's very old, more than a couple of hundred years old.
Could I roll a perception to see how well I think the tunnel will hold up?
Yeah. You think it's sturdy?
Cool. Should be good. Let's head on in then.
Yep.
All right. So, a short distance away from the expedition map, a network of deep mine shafts leads into the mountain, carved out over centuries. Ancient crack supports keep the ceiling of these shafts from collapsing. Pools of fresh blood and piles of entrails mark spots where large numbers of predatory creatures have recently fought and fed on each other here.
This ain't looking good, guys.
So
I have
Tharkum,
to be very careful.
Tharkum realizes that probably the creatures have been coming through the side entrances of the mine and meeting in the middle and fighting.
Blah.
So
Well, given all the corpses that are just sort of laying around, I'm gonna draw out Soul Hewer and be ready for a fight at any time.
all right. So you see like two kind of like wooden beams going over that huge chasm there.
I think I want to roll another perception to see how sturdy those will be.
Okay.
Well,
You don't know anything.
Well, you think that they're
Another.
you think that they're sturdy.
yeah, but I would say that with a little bit of hesitation in my voice.
Not
Well,
really. You're pretty sure that that because like that's a really low roll. So like you're confident that it's sturdy.
I'll double check the fighter's perception, I guess, because
All right. You two think that you're sturdy, but you don't want to fall.
well, if my 23 can confirm his 7,
Yeah. You think that it's sturdy, like that it'll hold your weight if you go across one at a time.
blah. Fighter goes first.
Fine.
So,
Throw me under the bus.
So you can make a dexterity saving throw if you're gonna cross it.
Where is my... There.
All right. So Bob makes it across. Roger says, "I'll go next," and he Peace rolled a 1.
Oh!
He said, well, not Peace, it's Roger.
Yeah, Roger. So Roger like starts going across, and he like does like a somersault in the middle. He goes whoa, 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 and somersaults in the air, lands like in between his legs, and groans in pain as he clutches onto the bar, and he kind of goes, and he starts like shimmying across, but he takes some significant damage. Okay. So Peace is now across. Or sorry, Roger. Damn, I wish I could change that name on him. All right.
Roger.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Oh.
And
Oh yeah. So Aspen just skips across the beams. La ti da.
All right, and
Pieces like, come on.
I guess I will try.
I'll use my master attack.
Oh!
I was about to say I was going to use my master of tactics to give some advice on getting over using my help action.
Oh well, okay. I guess I could roll that again. Nope.
Wow.
Oh, I
So-
tried.
So Tharcum starts going across and trips on his feet and face plants onto the wooden beam and takes 5 damage. Comes up with a bloody nose, swearing, and then continues to shimmy across and makes it across safely.
Great, I'm at 13 out of my 27 maximum. That's so good.
Adventuring is dangerous work.
Lead the way, everyone but me.
Well, I'm assuming the caves are fairly dark,
The cave is very dark, yeah.
and as I'll have the best chance of seeing stuff, I suppose I'll be making my
I
way
can-
around first.
So basically, I can produce flame, and it can go ahead of us, so we can see because there's like 2 humans in the party. So I'll just produce flames so that everyone else can see.
Well, what I was thinking is I scout ahead using my superior dark vision, and then stealthily doing it, of course. And once I spot something in the distance and we're needing to fight, then you can produce the flame so that they can see.
Okay, so are you going to scout ahead then, Aspen?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make a stealth save.
Stealth.
Oh yeah, usually. Okay, so I'll describe what you said. So recent mining activity has collapsed the natural rock wall to reveal a vault once hidden behind it. The smooth stone walls of this hidden chamber were clearly worked by skilled dwarf hands. The ceiling arches upward, reinforced by crisscrossing beams of stone. Another well-carved hall, flanked by huge statues of armored dwarf warriors, continues on at the far end of the chamber, while tunnels to both sides of the chamber show signs of having crumbled where they once led deep into the mountains. A few still standing side chambers appear to have once held dwarven treasure, but a number of empty chests suggest that these areas were recently looted. In the main chamber, huge insectoid creatures are digging their mandibles into the thick green flesh of a dead 6-legged lizard. Another insectoid horror stands as still as a statue, its carapace turned up green stone. One of the living creatures lurches up, its mandibles spraying blood across the stone of the vault as it rears its head. With a high-pitched shriek, it rushes over to the other one. So they haven't noticed you, they're just kind of like eating these green lizard things.
Okie dokie. So, I motion and whisper back towards Tharcum and try to indicate that we've got some monsters up ahead.
Okay. Man, I need a coffee so bad right now.
I actually like to go stealth and see if I can catch up to Aspen.
I mean, you can't see because you're human, remember?
I'm high elf. I have dark vision.
Oh, never mind. I mean, like, Roger was a human, so...
Yeah, well,
Roger.
Roger is staying back there
Yeah,
with his
so...
hurt balls.
I will...
Roger's an adventurer.
Tr-
He's
Yeah.
Roger can't see unless he has something to see with.
he just feels along the wall like trails.
Okay, well, I'm
I'm
gonna
stealth.
try stealth. Well, After that, I am afraid of stealthing.
So, as Bub nears the where Aspen is, the insectoid things hear him and raise their heads and shriek. So hold on, I have to grab the monsters. All right, so
Oh no.
yeah, you can roll for.
Oh.
Somebody might die. Oh, that's good. That's a 4.
I'm perfectly okay with this.
Okay. So let's descending. All right. So wow, everybody rolled low, eh? Jeez.
What about Roger?
Oh right, Roger. I forgot about Roger.
You keep forgetting about your NPC here.
Let's see. Roger can't see anything, anyways. So he's gonna be at a disadvantage.
He's going to be useless this whole fight.
Yeah, and he's pretty hurt too.
Well, I mean, he shattered both of his testicles landing on the log.
He's got ball ache. Tharko.
Like blue balls in reverse.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna need my symbiotic entity, so I'll do that. Adding stuff to giving myself plus for temporary HP, so I will add that, giving myself temp HP. And I'm going to produce flame, but since I'm not going to go in front to see those goddamn things, I'm just going to stay over here, and now Roger can see shit.
All right. Aspen.
Okay. I'm going to use my one-a-day action to help out the rest of the party. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire pretty much into the center of this room to hopefully light up these two monsters if they fail their dex saves.
So one makes it.
One did.
Fails. So this, we'll say the one on the left makes it.
So you'll have advantage against them.
Are you moving at all, or are you going to stay where you are?
Gonna stay where I am and kind of hug the wall so everyone else can get past.
Okay. So we'll count these as like 10 feet. Like anybody can squeeze through on either one of these squares. But
Pretty wide hallways. Okay,
well, there
so
might be tunnels, actually.
yeah. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm kind of wondering if they've seen Aspen, because she was pretty well stealthed. But I'm going to ready a dart in one hand and throw it at this guy.
Okay, so you're going to go around the corner then?
Yeah, it might help.
You can go behind Aspen, or you could go right here in this
I'm going to go slightly past Aspen, so hopefully I don't hit her with a dart.
And you have 20 foot, so you have to get within 20 feet to use the dart, unless you want to take a minus.
You said each square is 10 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that ought to be good enough right there.
Oh, okay.
I botched my stealth anyway, so it knows exactly where I am.
And
Right.
remember, And remember, you have advantage.
Hmm?
And remember, you have advantage.
You'll have advantage on this one.
Yeah, on that
Okay.
one.
Definitely hits. Definitely hits.
Okay. And I kept Soul Hewer open or out in one hand, so
All right.
A Soul
Already.
Hewer is a two-handed weapon, though. Just saying.
wait, what?
Yeah, glaives and halberds are all two-handed.
I've been playing this whole time like it was. I feel dumb.
I think I told you this, though.
It's fine. It's
You may have.
All right. So, what damage? 4.
Hardly worth it.
But it's damage.
I got 4 damage.
All damage is worth it. All damage is worth it. Okay. So, Ankhead. So, with a screech, this one runs over, and this one's following up, and it
This is just
attempts-
gonna hurt.
It attempts to bite you. Oh,
As it does.
that's definitely
Shit.
gonna work.
Yeah.
And let's see.
11 total.
Also, you have to... You're grappled now.
Yeah.
Great!
So, so you notice that it reaches out like a claw and just grabs Bub and lifts him up, and you hear him scream in pain. The other one, nope. The other one's not going to do anything because he can't get past his buddy and past Bub. I guess he could get past.
I mean,
all right. So,
okay, so this is a curiosity I have for when my turn comes back around.
Yeah.
Are my arms pinned, or am I holding Soul Hewer with both arms above the thing?
yeah, you'd be above, but you'd be rolling with disadvantage to attack it. If you fail your save, like you'll get to make your save first. Well, yeah. If the grapple ends,
Well, is it the glowed one or not?
yeah, the glowing one is the one that's. I believe
So
it's-
technically, it would cancel out the advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah. How long does
Well,
that glow last?
I would figure that I'm disadvantaged because I'm grappled. It being lighted up, that wouldn't have anything to do with that.
It would
Oh,
last
that's
for
1
1 minute. So
Concentration or 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So Peace runs up, screaming, but he can only make it 30 feet. And he's limping with bruised testicles. Tharkum.
all right. Since each square is like, I can make it like here,
Yeah.
because I'm a dwarf, and I'm going to throw my produce flame at it. So
Dex save. Fails.
wait, is it a dex save
Or is
for
it a hit? Or
produce
is it just
flame?
you a hit?
It's no, because it's a regular
It's just
attack.
regular attack. Okay, go ahead. 12 misses.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have advantage on it, so I'll just roll again.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Card.
Card. Play your critical hit. There you go. So you get. So it was a spell. Impact maximum damage. So,
Oh,
so
cool.
double damage
So-
by max.
so that's 3d8 maximum damage. "24 fire damage."
So it
you
quick-
produce
yeah.
you
just
produce
see-
flame and produced a fireball.
Yeah. So Tharkum looks surprised as the fireball, like almost like a fireball, just launches from his hand and hits the what are they called, Ankeg, the Ankeg, and just immolates it. Like half of its body is seared to dust. Tharkum's like, "Did I do that?" and, and he drops you as well, obviously, because he's dead. So you are no longer grappled, but you're prone on the ground.
That's better than grappled.
It is better than grappled.
That was awesome, and I don't think I could shillelagh, so so that was awesome. All right, so Aspen, do it, do a thing.
Do a thing.
Okay. Who's coming next? I'm going to use my Master of Tactics to aid Bob on their next turn. And I'm still hidden, yeah?
No, it knows where you are because it was alerted and it has dark vision.
Fair enough. Okay. Just gonna let loose with an arrow then.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So your arrow bounces off of its armor, off of its carapace.
I tried.
All right, Bob, do your thing.
All right. I'm gonna try to shove Soul Hewer straight into this fucker's mouth.
Oh, that hits. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 8 damage. Nice. So you shove your halberd into its gaping maw, and you hear it screech out in pain, and blood flies out. And the Ankeg is not impressed. He is not happy with you. And how long is line 3? So it's. Oh, what? Were you gonna say something, Tharkum?
Considering his reach is like 10 feet, shouldn't he have like moved at least?
Yeah. I guess he would have had to move up 5 feet. I'm assuming. Yeah, you can just stay right here if you want. Unless you want to move there, you can.
No, I'll move forward. And I definitely wouldn't want to pull the Soul Hewer out. So I want to try to restrict its movement. So if it tries to come forward and attack, I'm just going to tear more shit up inside of it.
Okay, so Bub, Aspen, and Tharkum, you can make a dexterity saving throw.
Eek.
Oh, I still had disadvantage highlighted. Do you want me to move back to normal, or?
You're not at disadvantage, I don't think, are you? No.
No.
I've got the I've got advantage, normal, and disadvantage is highlighted in red.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm still
go back to
disadvantaged.
normal.
You want me to click normal and roll again?
Yeah, normal.
Hit normal dex. Well, that's worse.
Okay. So it was a 13, DC 13. So if any, so who made?
I failed.
You failed.
I did.
Yeah. So anybody that failed took 11 damage, and anybody that didn't takes 5.
So are we counting my disadvantage roll? Or are we counting my normal one, which was 7?
No, your 13. Your 13 would count.
Yeah,
Okay.
your 13 would count, so
Yeah.
you would take like
You take
only 5.
Okay.
So you and Aspen take 5. Tharkum takes full 11.
All right. I've got a whole 2 health left.
All right. So like it just like launches like it looks like spittle, but it's acid, and as it hits you, you just see like smoke rise up from your armor as the acid sinks in. It is not gonna move. It's just gonna stay there. Peace is going to. You hurt my companions, you fucker. And, and he hits.
Here we go.
Oh, and he does a lot of damage. So you hear like a cracking noise as his mace hits the carapace with a bong. All right, Tharkum.
All right. Would I be able to get over there?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah,
It's 25.
Yeah, you can get there.
All right. I shillelagh as a bonus action. because I haven't done that already, and then I just hit it with my quarters.
All right.
Or try to.
Yeah, you tried. You missed. So it just kind of bounces off of its mandibles.
And then I'm just going to do a healing word on myself as a second level. No, as a first level.
Okay. All right, Aspen.
Okay, I'm going to move into the room. Let's see, so from there, 1, 8, 10, 15, 5 to there. Oh, actually, to there. And shoot another arrow.
That is.
For another 7.
All right, so Tharkum tries to hit it with his quarterstaff. He kind of like somersaults and then tries to land on top of the Ankeg and just narrowly misses. But it rears back and you shoot it right through the bottom of its soft underbelly, and it dies.
Nice.
I wouldn't have been able to last one more. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right.
Right.
So
I'm gonna.
Roger says, right then.
Okay, guys, I've still got 2 healing potions. Who needs them?
Well, I still have a pot, don't I? Yes. No, I don't.
I still have 1 healing potion of my own, so I'm going to use that and back up to 12 health.
All right.
So I'll give Tharkum one of mine.
I thank you and then down it because I've like really hurt. Right, and of course my... Let's see, how long is... Oh, 10 minutes, cool. As long as we get this done within 10 minutes, I can do more things. Right. So, Tharkum says, you know what, we could go down here. I say, pointing over there, producing another flame because that's turned out to be useful. We might want to watch out for traps. I know my mountain dwarf cousins have always tried protecting their treasure that way.
Alright, so in that hallway, you notice that there's like a lot of blood, and there's a bugbear and 2 dwarves just lying there. They're all hacked, and you can make a perception check if you want.
Well, that works.
All of us, or just Tharkum?
All of you can make a perception check. Okay, so all of you kind of hear like it sounds like whispering and like a singing noise coming from the chamber ahead of you, and Aspen, you notice you strongly think that there's a trap in that hallway.
Yeah. I'll try and see if I can figure out exactly where and what type of trap it is.
So you think that there's probably like blades or of some kind in the wall. You think that if you have thieves' tools that you could give it a try to disable it, but you'd have to get like right inside the kill zone.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So then you would make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I like give her a help action to do that?
Not well, yeah, because you're a dwarf. So yeah, okay, I'll give you +2 on it, Aspen. So +2 under whatever other pluses you have.
Okay, and what was it? You said dexterity?
Right. You have to beat 15. Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Even with the +2, that doesn't even work.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, you're gonna take a lot of damage.
Uh,
So you take 2d6 slashing and 4d6 lightning.
ow.
So 6d6. Hold on.
Oh no, that would probably mean she's dead.
Yeah. That will put me on negative.
So that would be 24 damage.
24. That puts me on -9.
Oh.
So
Uh,
so the rest of you see like whirling scythes just come out of the wall, and the ground turns into like a light, like just like lightning just leaps up from the bottom, and the scythes come whirling out of the wall and hit Aspen, cutting her into pieces, basically, just ribbons, and then they just slide back into the wall with a thunk. So I don't know how
Like
many hit
actually
points you have.
slicing her to pieces, or has she been like thoroughly?
Just like no,
cut?
like yeah, it's like she's just been cut up all over.
Okay.
Yeah, if she dies, I don't know. If
well, she didn't die.
she didn't die, that's good. That would not be a good way to go.
Yeah.
Nope. I can take her other health potion and down it into her.
Well, she's here, so you would have to go within the killing range to get her out.
Oh dear. I don't have thieves tools, so I wouldn't even be able to do anything. But
Bub could try to reach his halberd in and like pull her out, but there's a chance that the blades will come out and hit Aspen again because she'll be moving the plates as she's being dragged.
Well, I mean, if Aspen's already prone on the ground, can the blades reach the ground, or?
Yeah, because they whirl everywhere, and also the floor like generates like electricity.
Oh. Would I be able to stealth my way to her?
You could definitely try to make the dexterity saving throw to get to her if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Please give me a good roll. Damn
No.
Ooh.
And that was a stealth roll anyway,
it!
so
The one time I needed a good roll.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't necessarily have to have gone to her, but
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. This.
well, I mean, I have a maximum range of 30 anyway, so
So.
This is
I,
where
I would stop
Aspen's
just
dead.
short of the first trap with a range of 30 in a turn.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna rule that these things are the killing things, and so you can like reach across here because there's nothing here, right?
I would imagine there
Okay.
would be. Yeah, I
Okay.
would imagine this right here is a trap.
All right. So next time you guys are saying that I'm a killer DM, just remember this one moment where I didn't roll another d6.
Remember this one moment where you ravaged Aspen. We will absolutely remember this.
But you can reach across with a potion if you have one and dump it into Aspen's mouth, and then she can make another dexterity saving throw to try to undo.
Sadly, I used my last one, but I could ask Tharkum to toss me the one he would have wanted. He would have used.
So like Peace runs over to you and says here, and he gives you his.
Roger.
Roger.
Okay.
Whatever, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, I pour the potion that Roger gave me
Okay.
into Aspen's mouth, and
And then he backs the fuck out of there. He's like...
Aspen, you're conscious now.
yeah, just about. That puts me on 1 hit point. So
hey, 1 is better than -9. Okay.
Well, one is enough to disable this trap. So.
Yeah, and I'll tell Aspen to be very careful.
So I don't know if you want to try. Are you going to try again? I'll let you have the +2 again for Tharkum, helping you. But you're gonna get cut into pieces if you fail.
Yeah, don't die. Or lightning to death again.
Very carefully, without moving, can I take my potion of healing as well to give
Yes.
you extra hit
sure.
points?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so
So now you have 11.
yeah. So
Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Please don't fail.
Yes.
that's
Oh,
better.
All right.
24.
All right. So you hear like a clicking noise, and Aspen like bows her head like, and she signals that it's been disabled. Quick break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Do you need your brown pants, Aspen?
Yay, yay, yay.
Wait, you're Alpha 5 now? I was gonna say, please tell me someone gets that.
Yes, I got that.
Aye, 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 Rangers.
Zordon, the base is under attack. You know, interestingly, I actually kind of liked the new movie. I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
The acting wasn't hammy, which is
Mhm.
a huge break away from the TV shows.
What movie?
The new Power Rangers movie, like based on Mighty Morphin.
I've never seen it.
It's
It-
actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It knows what it is. It tries to do something different.
And yet it doesn't try to break out of its wheelhouse.
Yeah. It knows what it is. It plays on some of its own tropes to good effect.
Like special effects coming out of things that they punch or something.
Oh yeah, no, there are no onomatopoeias, thankfully. But it's good.
I mean, I always
It plays on the actual insecurities teenagers would have.
Aye.
I've like zero. Of course, I know it's like rule of cool for like Power Rangers stuff, but like sparks flying out of things that they're punching or stuff like.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that. They did a good job with this.
Mm-hmm.
So is GC pooping or?
I don't know, or getting coffee. He said he was going to get coffee earlier.
I thought he said he could use a coffee. I don't know. He's Canadian, so.
So am I.
No. That explains why you're both so polite.
I'm literally I'm not polite though. I'm sometimes an asshole.
I sincerely doubt you're an asshole if you directly compare yourself to me.
That's true.
I am an American that for about a decade of my life that, you know, took place in my most formative years, I was a Republican. So
That I can't see you as a Republican, but then again, you were a Catholic, so then again,
Yeah.
I know Catholics that are like liberal in my towns.
Well, yeah, you obviously in pretty much any religion other than the NIFB in Westboro, you run the political gamut. But no, if you want to know what I was like way back when, watch. I did a live stream on Gray Skeptic's channel called Atheist Flashbacks. Like, I massively turned down the asshole I used to be, but it still shines through in a spectacularly disturbing way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am back.
Yay!
Welcome
GC.
All right, so do you want to go through where the trap was?
Well, now that the
if
trap's
it's disabled.
disabled, yes.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. like
You are
my
first.
husband said that. I was just like, not so sure I want to go through there. All right, so recent mining Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure that was right. Okay, so recent mining activity has collapsed the natural rock wall to reveal a vault once hidden behind it. The smooth stone walls of this hidden chamber were clearly worked by skilled dwarf hands. The ceiling arches upward, reinforced by crisscrossing beams of stone. Another well-carved hall, flanked by huge statues of armored dwarf warriors, continue on at the far end of the chamber, while tunnels to both sides of the chamber show signs of having crumbled where they once led deeper into the mountains. A few still standing side chambers appear to have once held dwarven treasure. Oh no, this is what Where am I doing? I'm bad. I'm sorry. The wrong one. Sorry, this is bad. Okay, so an alluring song echoes silly from this circular vaulted chamber. An obsidian statue depicting a beautiful elf woman stands in the center of a huge pool of opaque black liquid. The magical song is emanating from the statue, sending rippling waves along the liquid in hypnotic patterns. Two towering bronze statues depicting armored dwarves stand on opposite sides of the chamber, while 6 large iron-bound chests sit on daisies along the wall. 2 of those chests have been broken open, the coins they hold spilling out like gleaming rivers. The remains of a mutilated dwarf are spread between the 2 chests, his dried black blood staining the stone floor and the broken axe close at hand. Alright.
Did you say that the song was in Dwarvish?
No.
No.
I would imagine it would be in Undercommon, which I can understand.
Yeah, you think that it's some kind of like dark elf magic, but you're not sure.
Well, I understand Dwarvish, so.
Oh, this isn't dwarf. This is dark elf.
Let me see if. Let me take a look at the list of languages I understand again.
Undercommon. Unless you know Undercommon, then you don't know it. Don't know what the fuck.
I mean, I know Elven. Whoever wrote, I think it was GC that wrote it up, didn't get more specific than Elven. Dwarvish, Draconic, and Halfling are the languages I know.
Yeah, it's Dark Elven.
Yeah,
okay, so I probably don't know Dark Elven then.
I do.
Yep.
This is only gonna increase my suspicions.
So I guess you can make a intelligence, history, or investigation, Aspen, but you can do it with advantage because you're a dark elf.
So, intelligence, history. History is a 0. What else was it you said?
A history or investigation check.
Investigation. All 0s. Got.
But with advantage.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a check as well to see if I can figure out some.
Damn it.
Okay, so
I'd like to be able to see if I can figure out something, because I do speak Elvish. Maybe there's some conjugation I could figure out.
Sure, you could do that. To do that, you're gonna have to get closer to the pool because you're not. So you'd have to like actually take a very close look at it if you want to do that.
Okay, I'll walk right up to the rim of the pool, and what do I want? History and or.
Yeah, history's fine.
Damn.
So you're not sure what it would be, but you can make a wisdom saving throw. You make it. So the statues like singing seem like you all of a sudden you start feeling like a little bit confused, like your vision swims, but you shake your head and you are manage to throw it off. But right as you kind of like are doing that, something starts rising from the pool. And
Do I notice it, or am I still?
oh no, you notice it. Oh yeah, you know.
Okay.
You notice the fuck out of it.
Well, I mean, you said I was kind of disoriented, so
Yeah, no.
I wanted to be 100% sure.
Yeah, so a can't believe I read the same thing twice by accident. So dumb. All right. So what looks like a giant, like almost like a crab, just rises out of the black liquid that's surrounding the pool, and attempts to attack you. But you saw it. You all can see it. It's ginormous, and you can make initiative.
I would just like this. Nice.
What a fail.
Love the natural fail. But, like, as I notice it rising out of the pool before we roll initiative or anything, I just see it and go, oh, good.
Also, my Halo of Spores is still up. Well, my symbiotic entity is still up too. This is great.
Because saying, oh, good is just so quintessentially me.
So we all know one thing: the monster is going last.
Yes, yes, and I'm
With a critical fail, I'd hope.
Yeah, Aspen, you can go first.
Okay, I'm going to back up slightly and shoot it with an arrow. I'm not getting anywhere near that thing with 11 hit points.
Definitely hits.
Take the advantage off. 7, there we go.
7 damage.
And are you gonna help anyone, Aspen?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll aid you. No, yeah, I'll aid Bub. As he's right there, I think he's going to need it most.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel something not good.
So Peace is going to charge in and attack. Roger hits it. Alright, so you hear Peace's mace hit the armor of the creature, and it's your turn, Tharkum.
Alright, I'm going to Shillelagh, and then I'm going to go over right here, and I'm just going to produce flame and use it and throw it at it.
Okay. That hits. Ugh, 2.
Wow. That could have been better.
Well, that's all I could have done, and that was my...
Alright, Bub.
Alright, I'm guessing in the amount of times killing the two things in the previous room, preventing Aspen from dying, it should be safe to say that I have put Soul Healer away.
Yeah, but you can pull it again with a bonus action if you want to.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I want to, if at all possible, start slowly backing away while facing it, drawing a dart in each hand and throwing both using, what's the action called again? Action Surge, because I haven't used that again.
Okay, so you're going to disengage with one action and then throw... So you'd only be able to throw one dart then. Because you'd have to disengage. Unless you want to take the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm going to disengage and throw one dart at it then.
Okay. It's going to leave Peace to die. That's fine. You're just going to leave Roger.
Hey, Roger is an NPC. He'll be fine.
Alright.
But I'm presuming a 20 hits and 6 damage with the dart.
Yep, your darts definitely hit it. And did you want to move? You can move. You disengage, so you can move.
Yeah, I backed up. I want to say that ought to be a reasonable amount to move.
It's like there? Okay.
With just slowly backing away.
All right, so with no other choice, the Chewel turns with its pinchers and attacks twice.
Ooh, critical miss.
Ooh, critical miss and a hit. So 9 bludgeoning. And he has to make a... Okay, and and we'll do the critical miss. Where am I there? GM player critical fumble. Oh. Oh, it was the same one that you got. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, so it says your weapon bounces off your target and strikes you in the face, you take half the weapon's damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack. So actually, the other one might fail then. Okay, so which one? So the first one was a critical fail. So let's he'll be on disadvantage. Well, I guess it would be the next attack, not the first.
It would just be the 10 on the next attack, so it would actually miss twice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So okay, so and it's gonna take half the damage. So it was supposed to do 9 damage, so it'll take 4 damage. So it somehow misses.
And it would also do like the con saving throw for Hail of Spores, because it's like, isn't it within 10 feet or no?
I don't know, 15.
And it would succeed.
Okay. Aspen.
Uh,
Somehow piece Twinkle Toad out of there.
Well, Roger,
Roger, I mean.
there.
yeah, just a shame it doesn't grapple itself as well.
That would be hilarious.
So, yeah, another arrow.
That's it.
That's a hit. 9 damage. Nice.
Woo.
And I give an aid probably to Roger, because I think he's gonna need it now.
All right. And Roger screams. And you would have... Aid gives him what, +2?
It's advantage.
Oh, advantage. Okay, then I get to roll again. That's good, because he would have missed. Oh, he misses. He misses with both. I rolled a 6 and a 2.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. I failed.
All right. It's my turn. I'm going to go up to the Chewel, or whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm going to hit it with my quarterstaff.
Do it. Definitely hits. Where were all these rolls the rest of the campaign?
I know, right?
I have no idea. Well, that's 10 damage.
Especially for me in the fight against the dire wolves. Shit.
I know. Not going good. Did you have anything else that you wanted to do, Tharkum?
No, that's it.
Alright, Bob.
Alright, well, since I'm still kind of hanging back, I'm gonna go ahead and use a dart on this guy.
How many darts do you have?
A lot.
A godly number. But that's a crit hit.
That
So
is a crit hit. So you need the crit deck. Let's find this crit deck.
Oh yeah, that's a crit hit because 19s are crits for you.
And player critical hit. Show. So what do you get? It was pinned, double damage, and the target is pinned to the ground and becomes restrained. So that's
I like that.
That's pretty good, yeah. So double damage, and he can't move.
okay, so 4 plus 4, 8. Since it's double damage, that'll be 16 damage, and it's pinned, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So basically, everyone can just go up to it and start wailing on it now.
Yeah.
I say we do that. Just wail on it until the fucker's dead.
Until it breaks free of the restraint.
Which hopefully it doesn't do since its turn is next.
All right, so a dart. So you see like large tentacles come rising out of the liquid and hover over, and one of your darts stabs through it and pins it to the side of the pool. But it goes. Who will it attack? It'll attack Peace or Tharcum. You know, it's gonna attack. It's gonna make a 2 attacks against Peace. So that's not
Roger.
one. Roger, I mean. Oh, that's gonna hit. And 11 bludge. Oof.
It has disadvantage on its attacks.
Oh right.
Yeah, because it's pinned.
So it'd be
So-
so 10 and 11. So that's not gonna hit. So it may. Jesus. All right. So so next time it does not have disadvantage on its attacks. All right. So Aspen,
Right.
Twinkle Toes, Roger.
Yeah, it's probably going to free itself next turn. I'll just hit it with another arrow, I think.
With advantage.
Oh, that hit.
Oh, damn!
Oh, and if it's with advantage, then yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
so
the
the
20.
20.
7 piercing. All right. So another arrow sinks into it. Peace. Or Roger. Okay. Sorry, Roger. Luciano's actually in the chat. Hey, Luciano. Roger's doing pretty good in your place. Let's see. No, he is not going to do good this time with a natural 1.
He has advantage though.
Oh, right. Okay, so please. No, he still misses. But at least it's not a natural 1. So. Tharcum.
Right. I'm just going to hit it with. I'm just going to put away my shield and hit it with the quarterstaff. That's another
That hits.
advantage, but the 23 is the one, and that's 10.
This is not a good end boss.
I love killing the end boss with poison damage.
Yeah. Bub.
Alright, this guy's still up. Alright.
You could hit it with your big bad two-handed weapon
That misses.
with advantage, Bub.
Oh, yeah, it is with advantage. Damn. Okay, let me hit advantage and
Wait, just not now, because you just have to roll one more time. 21 hits.
accept womp. Yeah, I just rolled with advantage. It's 21.
So you hit. And I take it you moved up 5 feet then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, I moved you 5 feet. I'm sorry. I mean, you could stay there. You could move up 5 feet more if you want, but you have reach, so you can hit him from 10 feet away. 5 damage. Alright, so it's getting hacked to pieces, and the Chul is going to attack, and now it does not have disadvantage. And it attacks. A 9 is not going to hit. A 16 is going to hit. And
Who's it attacking?
Roger. So 12 bludgeoning, and he will have to make a save, and he fails his save. So he is now. So the Chul reaches out with one claw and grabs him by around the neck and lifts him into the air. And Roger is screaming. Aspen.
Okay, that's not looking good. I'm going to draw gloom color. I'm going to charge it in. And oh, for fuck's sake!
Crit
Still-
fail.
Still got advantage though, haven't I?
No, it was only for one round, right?
Yeah.
Damn it!
So critical fail. Who turned out the lights? If you are wearing a headgear, it slips over your eyes. You are blinded and must use a bonus action to reposition it.
Are you wearing headgear? Please say no.
Nope.
No?
All right.
You're lucky. All right, so kind of Aspen fumbles and kind of like falls over a piece of masonry on the ground and regains her balance, but Peace is going.
She still had her bonus action, so she could do something.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to
Give advantage to Peace so he could escape.
give advantage to Peace or
Does it work
Roger.
does it work on saving throws or just attacks and?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any roll.
Alright, and no. Peace tries to pull the pinchers apart, but isn't able to, and from around his neck, and no, so he fails. And Tharkum.
Right. I'm going to. Let's see. What can I do? Quite a number of things, but you know what? I have this cantrip that I haven't used yet. I'm going to. So, chill touch this motherfucker.
Alright. I didn't see the roll. Yeah, that hits.
6 necrotic.
Alrighty. Okay. So, are you gonna move at all, or make any other effort?
I'm not going to move. Why would I do that? Or else I would get hurt. So I'm just going to. I'm going to healing word. Who's hurt here?
I've got 12 out of 20. Where's everyone else at?
You know what? I'm going to heal Roger.
I was about to
Probably a good idea.
Alright, 7. Alright, so it is going to attack Roger.
Wait, it's Bub's turn.
Wait, why
Oh.
why are you giving it? What?
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say,
skipped
are you
Bob.
giving it an attack of opportunity?
No, it was Bob. I was attacking Peace. But go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry.
Outstanding. Like, damn, totally skip over me.
You can go.
20 with Soul Healer, I'm sure that hits.
That does hit.
Oh.
Okay.
5 damage.
Alrighty. Now, are you gonna move at all?
And give this thing an attack of opportunity? No.
You're 10 feet away, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of attack of opportunity range, so
No, I'm gonna stay right here because I want to be able to take a swing at this thing eventually.
All right. So
Okay.
now it actually is the Chill's turn, and he's going to attack
Now.
and fails on his first one, and fails on his somehow even with advantage, he fails. But Roger has to make a Constitution saving throw because he's grappled and he fails. Okay, so you see like Roger. He's being held by the pincher, and the pincher's trying to close. He starts struggling against it, but then he just falls limp, and he's like almost unconscious. But his eyes are still moving, but he's unable to move at all. Aspen.
So I call out to Roger, come on Roger, you've got this, you can get yourself free.
Roger's like
As-
the luckiest motherfucker.
As my help bonus action, as I make another swing, gloom color. That's
hits.
better.
That hits.
Here it is.
8 piercing. Remember, you have the magic power.
Yeah, so you could, like, cast darkness on it again.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah, as I
that's only once a day. So
Oh no, because she has gloom color on darkness on it and as a racial.
oh
Except, you know, darkness is an action. So
yeah, and I don't get that till 5th level. I've got dancing lights and fairy fire at the moment.
stay where you are then?
Yeah.
All right, Roger can't do anything. Tharkum.
Okay, so let's do a thing. And instead of chill touch, I'm just going to hit it two-handed with my quarterstaff.
That definitely hits.
And that's 21.
Oh, nice.
All right. So you can describe how you kill it, because you definitely killed it.
Make it epic as shit.
All right, I'm going to basically, as I'm hitting it with my quarter, I hit the quarters. That actually, you know what? That was actually 5 poison because I had accidentally doubled the poison dice on the regular damage attack.
It's okay. It's immune to poison, anyways.
Oh, okay. So I'm basically I climb up on it, and then just basically just impale it with my quarterstaff.
All right. So,
I can't make attacks sound epic even if I tried.
well, bits of like fishy matter fly out from the hole that your quarterstaff makes, and with one final gasp, it sinks back into the water that it came from. So, I don't know who wants to take the treasure.
Yeah, well, there's enough. We'll have to probably all carry it back.
All right. Who wants to? Actually, you know what? I'll end the stream here, and then we can just do that after. So, definitely do it. Hope you're still in the chat there, Luciano.
He hasn't said anything in a minute, but I'm sure he's still